Hello. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. You are tuned in to the Real Psychic Investigators. My name is Nehru, and I am an extraterrestrial guide, beacon, descendant of Yeshua, descendant of Jesus, as they are falsely called. That is Issa. Okay. In canonical text, that's their name. That was their real name. Okay. In their original language. Okay. Not Jesus. CIA, DEA, and criminal investigators, police officers, private eyes, pay attention to any names, dates, places that I mention. Anything. I could say my foot size is a 9.5. That's 9.5. That's 14. Okay? Also, yesterday, I said we were looking at 836, and I said that was 888, but it's not. It's 9999. Okay. But if I say my foot size is a 9.5, this foot that I have today, physically, is a 9.5. That's a 14. Okay. Someone could be born on July 7th. Okay. Or however, confirmation with the horn in the background. Again, pay attention to all the synchronicities. Birds chirping, dogs barking, horns honking. Pay attention. Okay? Get your notebooks so that you can write down things pertaining to your case. Okay? I also encourage you to meditate so that things that are not seen in the natural can be seen for what they really truly are. 144 on the video timer. If you are not one who's sync with or accustomed to synchronicities, okay, then I encourage you to get accustomed to them. Pay attention to the numbers that you see on a daily basis. If you see 122 2, 3, 4 times a day on a sign, billboard, vehicle, license plate, anything, investigators, pay attention to those numbers and then go look up those numbers to find out what those numbers signify, okay, and how they resonate with your journey. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of these cards away because the wind is unpredictable, and that is spiritual. The wind is unpredictable. We know not which way it comes, okay, but it is, okay, such as Avarat, such as divine source, God, Elohim, the great I am, the Lord of the sheep, the Lord of the shepherds, okay, the Lord of the angels, okay. So let's go ahead and get going. Okay, first we're going to start out as usual with the lifestyle deck, and then we will go ahead and get into some tarot cards just for confirmation. Okay, thank you so much as always again for being a part of the channel. When we get to 50 subscribers, I will be doing lives. Okay, it's 329 on the video timer. That is 99, or 327 is 999. Again, see how, okay, and that date might be significant. April 29th, or excuse me, March 29th. I said April, so April 29th is too. Even if I say something and I mean to say something else, that's significant. Okay, pay attention to those things. Okay, looking at a remote. Okay, so someone's remote viewing, or someone's trying to control a situation. Okay, someone's trying to control a situation. Okay, that could be causing the individual anxiety, or they could be doing it because they have anxiety about whatever, witchcraft, dark magic, evil. Again, we're talking about government agencies, okay? We're talking about undercover informants, okay? We're talking about molesters, rapists, okay? We're talking about child sex rings. We're talking about all that stuff. Okay, Natalie Holloway stuff. Yeah, we talk about all that kind of thing. Yep. Okay, she alchemized it into something that has brought justice to many. So did John Walsh, okay, due to the murdering of his son Adam. Okay, The name Adam might be significant for your case or cases. I thank Averot each and every day and multiple times a day, but thank you again verbally, Averot. Thank you so much for all that you do for me, all that you do to protect me and those who are releasing the truth, the truth speakers all around the world. Okay? It doesn't matter. Guatemala, Okinawa, the Himalayas. Okay? Again, here's a remote. Okay, so a gamer, okay. If the sound doesn't come through clearly, I apologize. I did not bring my earbuds down, and I did not realize that until I was here, and then I was not going to go back upstairs, walk back over to the hotel to get them. Okay, so I'll show you what we had, and then we'll place these cards in the deck and we'll pull some tarot. And we'll go ahead and see what the stack reveals to us, okay? So first, we have food, okay? So Chinese food could be specific. You could eat Chinese food on the regular, police officers, investigators, okay? It's good, it's cheap, it's easy, okay? Or someone's poisoning someone's food who you are investigating. Okay? Next, someone is a lying sack of shit. Okay? Also, that looks poor. And there's an imposter. And look at this. You see that? Someone might like root beer floats that you're investigating. Okay? Or milkshakes or okay, that sort of confection. Okay, there might be something about a confession. Okay, IgG4 nephropathy, COVID, whatever. That's a disease. So poisoning, food, disease. Okay. If you are finding that your victims are suddenly ill, okay, or your victims, okay, suddenly fall ill, you suddenly fall ill, it could be witchcraft. DEA, CIA, and police officers, it could be that, okay? And we have alien, okay? So there's an alien. I am an extraterrestrial being, okay? I wouldn't call myself an alien, okay? I have video proof of that, picture proof of that. Okay, so there's something about a rent-controlled facility, okay? Look at this place. It looks like it is very poorly managed, doesn't it? Rent-controlled unit, Section 8, WIC, government programs, okay? So someone's in your case collective, or excuse me, DEA, FBI, CIA, okay? Someone is living in a rent-controlled unit, okay? That's not being well managed. Again, gamer, and someone took a road trip. Someone could have taken a road trip to do the witchcraft against someone or against you to keep you in the dark about the secrets that you are investigating, i.e. Jessica Alba. All right, we're going to go ahead and shuffle the tarot stack. First, yeah, tarot and messages. I need to get an investigation deck. I'll be looking into that. Looking at the Emperor and the Ten of Swords. Okay, so incarceration, imprisonment. You could already have someone under arrest. It was 9:44 on the video timer. Okay, you could already have someone in custody. Thank you, attorneys, for doing your job. High vibrational ones. Again, like Jessica Aber. I don't take clumps of cards. Okay. Page of Wands. Okay. So there's information that's going to be shared. It could be newsworthy. You could be bringing this information to your victims. Okay. CIA, DEA, FBI. You could be bringing this information to your victims personally if you're watching this video. Okay. So we'll take those and I'll show you the cards and show you the messages. Okay, sorry about that. This card was almost flying away. Okay, so roadblocks or obstacles, that's a pothole. Okay, go ahead and place that in the deck. Next, we have the Ten of Cups. That's a celebration. Okay, investigators, this represents a celebration. Family, your team celebrating a victory in a case. Your team celebrating a victory in a case. Okay? Congratulations to any and all who are involved in that case. Okay? Congratulations to all of you. Crows are extremely significant investigators and listeners. Okay, so if you ever come across crows or you see frequent crows or you hear them, okay, they are trying to speak. Those are feathered ancestors. Okay, I've had many of them show up for many different people. Most recently, Taraji P. Henson. Okay, if you want to know more about me, you can go to Esoteric Guidance Extraterrestrial Earth Angel on YouTube. And you can find out more about me, okay? In the playlist, there's some 700 videos. Many of them are in playlists, okay? I'm just, again, inserting the cards into the stack. It's a wise idea, DEA and FBI, to work with intuitive individuals, okay? It's wise to, okay? Because they can help with your investigations significantly, okay? I know that's not a common practice, even still today, but it needs to be, okay? Why do you think the kings of old would call in the sorcerers and the magicians and the dream tellers, and why do you think they would call them in? I'm sure Trump has those advisors. President Donald Trump has those advisors today. They're not in the news, but he has them, I assure you. Okay? One of the individuals that Bush, Clinton, I don't know. Clinton maybe, okay? Gwen Shambling, okay? And then there's another, and she fortunately was taken from this place because she was karmic as hell. Okay, I did a video on her on my channel. One of the very first videos I did about corrupt religious leaders. Gwen Shamblin out of Tennessee. Take a look at her story. That is real significant, and that is exactly how karmic ass people take in victims. Okay, she started out as a nutritionalist at a college, and then decided that she was going to, I'm getting the word rappapart, she was going to finagle this into some sort of spiritual supposed church or something. Okay, but go listen to those stories. She had one family, one couple, unalive their child because she felt like the child was whatever. Again, true story. Okay, true story. I don't know where that couple is today. They ass need to be in jail. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what it is that the cards want to show us at this time. Okay, so I knew this card was going to come out today. I felt his energy. In fact, I tapped this card 3 times when I saw it today. Okay, this card doesn't come out very often. Okay, look at the names. Same name, or excuse me, like this. Okay, or separate names. A Keith or A Toby, A Tobias, A Keith. Yeah, okay, Keith. All right, and that's coming out on the 7 of Wands. Okay, I call this the Mamba energy. I call this the Mamba card. Okay, it's for courage. Okay. Okay, so go outside, DEA, FBI. You can ground yourself walking outside in the grass. Okay, you can, in the dirt, on the sand, ground yourself to clear out the energy that is coming against you, to keep you blinded from the truth. Okay, you can go ground yourself and open up your energetic forces, your energetic cells, to receive the truth that is being spoken, whether you recognize it, know of it currently or not. It will come to you if you provide an avenue for it. Okay, it will show up. Okay, again, here we go. Okay. So we have spell work reversed. Okay, so I just spoke about grounding yourself. That's one of the ways that you can reverse spell work. Okay. Clearing out your chakras. You have 114 chakras around your body. Okay. You do. You have been here in other lifetimes. You have been here as other races in other lifetimes. That's the reason why racism is so dumb. People are racist today against races that they were in previous lifetimes. How fucking foolish. Confirmation. How fucking foolish. Okay, let me turn this card around. That dog right there, that bad boy is, that fur baby right there is all about the truth. Every time I come out here, Jessica Aber is an example of government corruption and hidden agendas. Read the card. Jessica Aber is an example of government corruption and hidden agendas. Okay. Next, we have some of these cards I won't read because they're not case pertinent. So like this card says divine union. That's insignificant for this channel. Okay. So I'll just keep flipping the card and keep going until, yeah. Okay. You might be saying, what in the Sam Hill? Okay. With what you're discovering as far as witchcraft, you may not have even been remotely aware of that going on until it was brought to your attention somehow, some way, through a tarot reader, through myself, through someone that you spoke with in person. Okay. Okay, this is revealed, this the card here, okay, is I feel safer in groups of friends, colleagues, or with family, having light conversations, drinking and partying. Okay, so that's someone's lifestyle. And look what the other fucking card is gonna say. I said his fucking name, now look at the motherfucker. Look at it. Look at it. Look. President Donald Trump knows about you too. Look at the fucking card in the horn honk. President Donald Trump knows about you too. Spirit of Saint Germain, that is an ascended master. Okay? And that's Spirit of Saint Germain is revealing a lying sack of shit. Okay? These names, any of these names could be the lying sack of shit. Take a look. Any form thereof. Rogers, Roger, Rowan. Okay? Take a look. First name, last name, middle name. Next, we have the imposter, okay, or the imposter. And then we reveal Russian cartel and a baby boomer. Okay, that baby boomer could be a cross-dresser. Okay, that's coming out with the communication card with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, CIA, DEA, FBI. The Eight of Wands represents communication, communication, some type, letter, email, text message, some type of form of communication. Next, we have Sabrina, Samantha, Silhouette, Celeste, Sicilian, and Cicero. Okay? And that is revealing shaman. I am an Egyptian shamanic bloodline. Okay? Egyptian shamanic. Horus. Okay? I am the temple of Ptah. That is Lyri, spelled L-Y-R-I. Look it up. Ptah is spelled P-T-A-H. Look it up. Okay? Again, the names. Sabrina, Samantha, a silhouette. Okay? So something shady. Okay? Or someone hiding in the shadows. Celeste, Sicilian, and Cicero. Okay? And I said country music, Toby Keith. Okay? I love you, Toby. Thank you so much, baby, for all that you brought here during this most recent lifetime. You are cherished. You are missed. You are adored. You are loved. Toby Keith. Okay? Okay? So, a victim's car is being rigged, or your car could be being rigged. Okay? Again, if you're investigating these cases, just like Jessica Aber, they know you are. Okay? Whoever they are. Okay? This name, this illness or a disease, and this name. Okay? Could be LaKeisha, LaQuisha, Keisha. Okay? Could be sick with an illness, or they're the victims of poisoning. Okay? Take a look at these names. See what resonates. Jamal, Jacob, Jacoby, Jocelyn. Yeah, you heard that. Okay? And someone that is in a part of one of your cases, or many of your cases perhaps, is a D-rug dealer. I say it like that because of YouTube. Okay? John Lucas. Okay, someone poisoned their child. Confirmation. And we have two cards coming out with the poisoning of the child. So this could be happening in low-income housing. Okay? And take a look at the name that's coming out next. Okay? So take a look at that. Okay? You see that? Low-income housing, an alien, Kaylee, and poisoned your child. Take it as it resonates for your case. DEA, FBI, Interpol. Okay. Lakeshore Drive is in Chicago. Sunset Strip is in, or closely, is most recognized as in California. Okay. Next, take a look at this name. Okay. Roman, a road trip. Okay, so Roman, that could be a first name too. Okay, Roman, Nana. So Roman, a Roman person, somebody. Okay, not Roman like Greek Roman, not like that. Okay, they could have that ancestry, but a name, Roman, and a grandmother. That's what Nana is. Okay, so someone whose last name is Roman, middle name is Roman, first name is Roman, took a road trip with a mother or grandmother energy to do witchcraft. Okay, they could be from Puerto Rico. Okay, or be Spanish speakers. Okay, again, take what resonates. Next, we have the gamer card. Okay, 2 mini games, and we have the area where Jessica was murdered, Washington, D.C. Okay, and then we have a sporting event. Okay, on the back we have a grandfather, something significant about a grandfather about some of your cases. Okay, and a sporting event. Okay, the sporting event could happen in Washington, D.C. or near Washington, D.C. That's Virginia State. Okay, District of Washington. Okay, this name, Dwayne, potholes, and karaoke. Okay, so Dwayne might like karaoke. You might run into this individual at a karaoke place. You might see them, right? You might be watching them at karaoke, do karaoke, or Dwayne might enjoy karaoke. Take a look at these names. We have James, we have Juliana with a J, Julianne, Gianna, and Georgia. Look at the names. The state, or a first name, or middle name. Okay, take a look at them. Okay. Next, we have the Ten of Cups, and that is revealing your ancestors help us now. Okay, but on the other side, which is the reason why I chose this card in this stack, okay, your government orders hits on star seeds, healers, light workers, and earth angels. Take a fucking look at the card. Take a look at the card. Look. Your government orders hits. It doesn't matter. You could be the Chinese government. Your government orders hits on star seeds, healers, light workers, and earth angels. Listen to the sirens. Listen to the sirens. Okay? This name, Anthony, Tony, Ant. Okay? This name, first, middle, last. Next, we have Angela. That name came out yesterday. I feel comfortable and joy in your presence, and I feel appreciated for all of my hard work. It's so easy to relax when I'm with you. 4 of Wands. Okay? So someone could be, again, coming to their senses. Okay? I hope they come forward and confess. Angela, Angelica, Angel, male or female, Angelique. Okay? And Brian. First, middle, last name. Okay, Brian could be a firefighter, fire chief, 70s kid, or someone's immature. Someone was born in the 70s. That is on the Knight of Wands, the fastest moving card in the deck, but the most reckless card in the deck. Okay? And look at confirmation, and that comes with claustrophobic. Check out the names on the back. Okay? Ashley, Cyan, Sarai. Okay? I believe that came out yesterday too. Okay? This name on the Hierophant, okay? So collective, or excuse me, DEA, FBI, CIA, the Hierophant card in the Tarot represents intuition, represents a high level of wisdom, okay? Someone who is tapped in, tuned in, turned on, like Abraham Hicks says. You might want to go listen to Abraham Hicks for your solar plexus energy. Investigators, police officers, attorneys, okay? Hierophant energy, okay? This is of like a monk type of energy, like Mahatma Gandhi, okay? Type of energy, okay? I don't have anything good or bad to say about that individual, but that type of energy, solitude, meditation, wisdom coming, raining down like manna, okay? You see how lit up their crown is? That's your 7th chakra, okay? This name, again, Milligan, McMillan. Someone could have a Mick before their name. Mick Donald, Mick Dow, Mick Jagger, Mick. Okay? Someone could like Jägermeister. Okay? Hinduism. Someone's a prostitute. The name Christy Campbell, or someone's name who is double letter like that, like Tim Tebow. Okay? Someone made a colossal mistake. Okay? This is being revealed by the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles, DEA, FBI, Interpol, police officers, attorneys. The 5 of Pentacles represents poverty. Okay? A lack of financial resources. Okay? Because somebody made a colossal mistake. Again, that individual could be a prostitute. Okay? I said Christy Campbell. Okay? Transmuted energy, that's what I talk about. Even for you, if you do not believe that you come up against witchcraft, you are sadly deceived. Sadly deceived. Because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against those principalities in the 4th dimension. That's what we wrestle against. Okay? So why did that individual kill their spouse? Because we wrestle not against flesh and blood, and most likely that spouse had an opportunity to leave, because divine source always provides a way out before the end. But they didn't take it. They were afraid, didn't have enough money, so they thought, whatever, I'd leave a motherfucker with no money in my pocket. I would. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Witchcraft blocks money and allows energy to flow over to other individuals who do not deserve it. Okay? And this name could be a victim or could be a part of the solution. Blair. Okay? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles represents a big payday. Represents inheritance, represents trust funds, represents, yeah, okay? And if it's not about money, then it's about the truth coming out, okay? It's about the truth coming out. That's a big payday when the truth is revealed, isn't it? Okay? That's a big payday. Again, we got celebration earlier. This could be you and your department celebrating the case victory, celebrating truth being revealed, and whatever's coming out that's newsworthy. Okay? This name, Hunter, someone's name could be Gregory, someone could be a photographer, okay? Or have a photo studio of some sort. Okay? 2 of Pentacles, investigators, government agencies, is for balance. Okay? Either need to be in balance or currently in balance. You know your energy, you know how you're currently feeling. Okay? And someone's being guided to move away from them. I hope this is what is coming. Okay? Because me tapped into my Genghis Khan energy, that's not good for anyone. Okay? Page of Wands energy with the name Justina. Okay? So Justina could be coming with a peaceful approach. Justina needs to come with a peaceful approach, or someone needs to go to Justina with a peaceful approach. Confirmation. Or someone needs to go to Justina with a peaceful approach as my crown bumps. Okay? Take a look at this. Attorney or PI sexting their client. Attorney or PI sexting their client. Listen in the background. Okay? So, someone's having sex with their clients. That's how they're getting paid. That's how the client can afford them. Okay? There's an overseas enemy. I think yesterday we got someone fled overseas. Hello. Wake the fuck up. Okay? Wake the fuck up. Okay? Christopher Asher Ray knows the truth about Jessica Abbott. That's why he resigned. And he knows the truth in general. He resigned before she was unalived. He resigned earlier this year. Okay? Now we're looking at the Seven of Pentacles. So someone's hard at work, solo artist, managing what they have well. Okay? Mexican cartel. All right? Next, we have California. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay? So, again, frugal spending, wise spending, a former tax accountant for 13 years, okay? Or in that industry, bookkeeper, accounting manager, okay? And this name, okay? So, Lisa could be the reason why someone is in the Five of Pentacles. Or Lisa could be in the Five of Pentacles because someone's been doing witchcraft against Lisa. You could be an investigator and your name is Lisa. First, middle, okay? Or maiden. The name Samantha and Jonas, Samuel, Samantha, Jonas, okay, is revealed by the Six of Wands, okay? And I just heard invitation. Six of Wands is 3711 up there on the video timer. 3711. Okay? That's 48. That breaks down to all twos. Okay? Next. That says retrograde. You can look into what retrograde, Mercury retrogrades are if you want to. Illegally exporting goods. I met a gentleman when I first got to Kuala whose name is David. He gave me his card. I took a picture of it. He is an importer. He could be an importer or exporter of illegal goods. I don't know. He just came up to me and started talking and gave me his card. Okay? He lives here supposedly. Okay? The name Grady, or there's something about O'Grady's, get Gladys. Take a look at this. Oprah Winfrey is involved in witchcraft. Take a look. Oprah Winfrey is involved in witchcraft. Okay? State government employee. This name. Okay? First name, middle name, last name. This is a name that can be a first name, middle name, last name very easily. Thomas. Okay? And I think that's it for the cards. So now we'll go ahead and I'll pull some randoms before we go. And yeah, I hope all that I am providing is being of help to you. If it is, thank you so much for being a part of the journey. Thank you so much for subscribing. And yeah, again, it's what I'm here for. Okay, we're not here to live, eat, and die. We're not here to just live, eat, and die. Most people live a life on this planet as if it's the only one that they've ever lived. That's how most people live their lives today. As if this is only one life, YOLO. That's how people live. They live like that. They live like that today. As if nothing else matters but the physical, go to work, get a good education, get a job, retire with some sort of pension or something, yep, and that's it, and die. That's how most people believe that they're supposed to live their lives here, with no sort of reference point to the spiritual side of things, and them being here multiple times, back for another lesson, back to learn more, back to reveal more, back to heal their bloodline. They have no idea. Most are just blindly walking. They are aliens and zombies. Okay? Anything that comes out again that we've already looked at, the name Florence, or the place, Florence, South Carolina. Okay? Or if anything comes out twice that we've already seen, that is a double confirmation. Investigators, CIA, DEA, police officers, attorneys, that is a double confirmation. Okay? For that name, place, or whatever. Amber could be something about an Amber Alert or something about the name Amber, Toro, and a non-profit organization. Okay, 501c3, church, or what have you. We have these names: Daniel, Danielle, Scorpio. Okay, a Scorpio is October 21st, I believe, through November 20th, I believe. Scorpio. Okay, if you're looking at this, check the birth date. Okay, check the birth date. Okay, most likely if this card's coming out, it's in their sun or moon sign. What is their sun or moon sign, investigators? When I say sun sign, it means the sign that you're most known as. So if someone says, what's your zodiac sign? And you say, I'm a Scorpio, right? I'm not, but you say, I'm a Scorpio, right? That means that you were born in between those dates that I mentioned. Okay, you could be a cusp baby, so you could be born on the 19th, or on the 22nd, or something like that, right? But okay, and then your moon sign is the opposite sign of that. Okay, so for Sagittarius, the opposite sign is a Gemini. Okay, also a Gemini represents twins. Okay, also Scorpio, opposite sign is Taurus. Okay, could be Sagittarius. I said it. Okay, that says they a dumb bitch. So there could be a Scorpio, Danielle, Daniela. That's a dumb bitch. Danny. Okay. STDs, sexually transmitted diseases, sexually transmitted demons, sexually transmitted distractions. Okay. It is illegal, correct? It is illegal to purposefully know that you have an STD and infect someone with it. So someone who has HIV or AIDS going around continuing to fuck on people, not letting them know that they have this illness, that's illegal. That's poisoning, isn't it? Okay? Former director FBI Director Christopher Asher Ray knows about Jessica Aber's government hit. I said it, didn't I? I said it. I am extraterrestrial. I get my downloads from Most High. The one you call God, Lord. Okay, the one you call on when shit hit the fan. I'm seated 2 seats to the right of that motherfucker. 2 seats to the right. Susie Lampler. That's a case in England. Look it up. Anything may resonate for your journey, or for your case. Okay? And there's something about this in one or more of your cases. Okay? Susie Lampler could have been a drug death. Okay? That case is Toby. Murder spree. Okay? Murder spree. This other card says fallen divine partner, but I'll pick another card. Okay, Hinduism came out. I see the name Brian again. Okay. Murder spree. These names, take a look. I said Adam earlier. Adam, Earl, Eddie, Edward, Edwin. Okay. And Damien. And take a look. DEA, it was 44:41 on the video timer. DEA, FBI, investigators, I hope this is not you. Let it not be said of you that you dragged ass on a case. Let it not be said of you. Now, if witchcraft is done against you, okay, you will know. Your energy changes, Even your pH balance changes, okay? So if you're noticing your pH balance changing, okay, your deodorant normally works well, but for some reason it's not working well anymore, it could be witchcraft, okay? Clears your energy. Again, cleanse your energy and then get back on the cases. It's the third time. That's the third time. Okay? Because that dumbass has unhealed childhood wounds, right? There's no way a card, the same name, comes out 3 times within 45 minutes and it not be pertinent. There's, yeah. Is it clear? 4609 on the video timer. I, an Earth Angel, will sleep for 46 years and 9 months. I have it in the journal. I wrote it down in a journal as that. I will sleep for 46 years and 9 months before my dark night of the soul. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I was giving unconditionally. I said Florence, South Carolina, and South Carolina comes out. Beaufort, South Carolina, Cusall, South Carolina. Yeah. Is there a Nagasaki, South Carolina? I don't know. Okay, and again, here we go again. Here's the second time this card has come out with these names. Okay? Don't take offense if I call you a dumbass. Okay? What would you call someone who's been given all the keys and still refuses to use them to unlock the doors? You would call them a dumbass. Okay? So, this card's coming out again. Write the fucking names down. You heard? Write the fucking names down. Look. Go in your notes and take a look. China. A name. Someone's name could be China. Okay? The pastor is touching the children. The pastor is touching the children. Okay? These names. Brown, Charleston, again. North Carolina, South Carolina. Where's Charleston? South Carolina. Okay? Or Cochran. You hear the crow. South Carolina's hot in this reading. South Carolina's hot. I said Virginia. The veil between me and Avarat, divine source, is this thing. Okay? Because they do this. Look. In Virginia, they do this. In Virginia, they do this. They kill earth angels. In Virginia, they do this. In Washington, D.C., they do this. In the District of Columbia, they do this. In Alexandria, Virginia, they do this. They kill earth angels. Bartholomew Jenkins. Okay? Ryan. Bartholomew Jenkins, Ryan. Okay? Someone who's watching this needs to be aware of calls, okay? Not every call that comes into you needs to be answered. Let them motherfuckers leave a message. If they have something for you to do, say, or communicate to you in some way, they'll leave a message. You have my phone number, DEA, FBI. My crown just bumped. You have my phone number. You know exactly where I am because you have motherfuckers here already watching me. Okay? So, if you got something to say, call my fucking phone. Okay? Someone could go by Bart. Someone could own a pool company. Matthew, Nakadia, McDowell. Okay? Someone could live in Washington, Oregon, that area, that part of the U.S., okay? Whoever he is a narc. Again, you have to use your own intelligence and intuition to discern who that is and these names. Khalil, Reed, or Chance. Okay? Any of these individuals could have taken a chance. Okay? You could need to take a chance. Okay? I think that's it for now. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. It is 5025. Again, get used to the numerology sequences, investigators. Pay attention. Okay? You could be driving down the street and it's a bank clock and it says 323. Pay attention. Look into your cases. Is there someone born on March 23rd? Look into your cases. Look into your cases. Tie it together. Bring it together. Okay? Thank you so much as always for tuning in. Again, my name's Nehru. My other channel is Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for being a listener. And thank you for being open to the truth beyond what your book says or what you were taught in police academy or what you were taught as a PI. Also, I took a PI class a long time ago when a supposed daughter was taken out of the state of Florida. I was going to become a private investigator to find my fucking child. Okay? So, thank you so much as always for tuning in.